Meanwhile, in the United States Senate, insurrectionist and illegal Senator Ted Cruz is defending utilizing Nazi salutes at school board meetings. Let's watch.
I did a quick count just sitting here. During this hearing, I counted 20 incidents cited. Of the 20, 15 on their face are nonviolent. They involve things like insults. They involve a Nazi salute. That's one of the examples. My God, a parent did a Nazi salute at a school board because he thought the policies were oppressive. General Garland is doing a Nazi salute at an elected official. Is that protected by the First Amendment?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I did a quick count just sitting.
I love how the clip ends with, okay.
It is.
Okay.
So, all right. So, now, I can fucking to you. Now, it's possible one of those Nazi salutes was because they were trying to imitate, what they view as medical fascism or some stupid shit like that. That's possible. But to say that they're all like that, no, sorry. You haven't watched any of these school board meetings. I've been covering a lot of these stories with these school boards. I think this is the most important story when it comes to covering the aftermath of January 6th, because their tactics are evolving, and they've always been involved in getting into elected, places. They've always wanted to become like state legislators, working in municipal governments, city councils, right? That kind of stuff. And now the next big push for the Republicans and the GOP and the fascists is to take over school boards, take over school curriculums, and basically install like Hitler Youth style bullshit. And a lot of these school boards are getting raided by the Proud Boys protesting outside with guns, with armed like they are armed with rifles and shit like that. Right, going in, doing like Heil Hitler shit completely seriously. Now that is a huge problem, but because of this dumb fuck, shit fuck country we have senators like Ted Cruz who violated the 14th Amendment, Section 3. He gave aid and comfort to those engaging in insurrection. He is an illegal senator. He should not be in the seat that he's in, right? He is garbage. And the Democrats are too spineless and beta to actually enact the 14th Amendment, Section 3. And so he's still there LARPing as a senator because he's not a senator. He's an illegal senator, right? It's all make-believe. He's pretending. If we treat the Constitution as like a law of physics or whatever, right, he's using a cheat code to remain in office. Except that's not how the world works. The Constitution is fake. The Senate is fake. These are all people playing a show on TV. And as long as you let them get away with it, they're going to continue to do so. And so we've got this dumb fuck motherfucker out there saying, yeah, Nazi salutes, no big deal. Who cares? And then the AG is like, yup, it's protected. Now again, if we lived in a world where there wasn't the rise of fascism, right, and someone wants to do a Nazi salute as a joke, I have no problem with that. If someone wants to dress up as Adolf Hitler and do a comedy routine, that's all good with me. I don't give a shit. I don't think that imagery like the swastika should be banned outright, right? Especially when it comes to comedy, fiction, acting, movies, that kind of stuff. No shit. But guess what? We don't live in that world. The world we live in, there's a rising fascist movement in the country. So maybe we should actually think about doing something legislatively about these symbols. We already don't have a First Amendment. That stopped existing whenever the fucking surveillance state started existing. So the First Amendment has been crumpled up and thrown out the goddamn fucking window decades ago, right? There's a case going on where an anti-fascist activist in Florida got more time in prison than any Capitol insurrectionist for posting "we need to defend ourselves" on Facebook. They got 5 to 6 years in prison for saying that we should defend ourselves from fascists after January 6th. That is more than most, if not all, of the Capitol insurrection protests. Or, what is it? Demonstrated, whatever you want to call them. I don't call them protesters. Insurrectionists. Right? So we already live in a country where you can break into the Capitol, try to kill Nancy Pelosi, and get less time in jail than someone who goes, whoa, that's fucked up. Maybe we should buy some guns and defend ourselves. Saying that you want to defend yourself is more of a crime than actually breaking into the U.S. Capitol. We don't have a free speech protection in this country. So if free speech doesn't exist, I would rather it not exist for Nazis. I would rather swastikas be banned. I would rather all of these signals and symbols be banned. If we're going to ban speech in any capacity, like we see with the Baker case in Florida, his speech was censored. He was banned. If free speech doesn't exist, we should think about who it shouldn't exist for a little more closely. So I wanted to talk about this one because I have a lot to say, folks. A lot to say.